Titan Sports Time, hosted by Mike Parsons.
Welcome to Titan Sports Time. I'm Mike Parsons, Director of Athletic Communications at Eastern Florida State College, and today I'm joined by baseball player Jake Richardson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Jake, talk about, the last couple weeks. You've gotten yourself in the lineup and done really well. How's the last couple weeks been for you?
I've been doing pretty well recently. We were talking off screen about the LASIK. I got the LASIK a little bit ago, and to start out, when you first get the surgery, your eyes are done for. You got nothing. It's hard to have perception of what you're looking at. But as they're starting to get better and heal, start to see the ball a little better. Starting to, when you're hitting the ball, you kind of have to see it first. So as I've been getting healthier, I've been starting to do a little better. Hit here, hit there, bunt there, get some momentum going. Last 2 weeks, I've been starting to feel good and feel good about how I'm playing.
And talk about Saturday. I mean, you couldn't have had probably much better of a day on Saturday. First of all, we'll talk about the catch. Third inning, we're tied 1-1. When did you see that you could catch that ball? I mean, for those that don't know, he did a legit robbery of a home run up over the wall. When did you think you could get that ball? And was it just sprint back to see where it was going to land first? Or
I mean, when you're in the middle of the game, you're pitch by pitch. You're not really thinking, hey, if he hits a homer, let me go try and rob it. That's more of it's like when you're in a classroom, waiting to get out of a classroom, daydreaming about something like that. But when I'm out there, it's like, all right, you react. All right, that ball's hit pretty hard. Let me go track it. All right, the wind was blowing out that day. So it's high ball, high sky ball. All right, let me get under it. All right, that thing's got a chance to go. So you just react. You don't really practice anything like that. And you just try and go up and get it. Try and be an athlete.
And when you're on an away game, I mean, that wall's high. So it's not a short wall. Did you know you could scale that wall and get over it?
I mean, when you're messing around in practice or you're messing around when you got free time, you try and like MVP, you try and rob home runs and whatnot. And that's where you get the feel for the wall and where you can jump and where you can try and catch the ball. But no, I didn't know. You just try and jump and go for the ball. If you catch it, you catch it. It happened just hanging over the wall when I did.
And when it hits the glove, what's going through your mind when you feel it hit the glove?
I mean, you're shocked at first because you don't expect to make that play. And then it's just pure adrenaline after that because everyone in your whole team comes out of the dugout. It's a big momentum builder. So,
and it's the third out. So it's even better because you get to come right in and celebrate.
I know, and everyone's outside the dugout. You high-fiving everyone. So, it's a good moment.
And then you come up later in the game, in game 2, and we're, looking for a spark. We're down 7-3. You hit your first home run of the season. Yeah. Talk about that pitch. What'd you see?
So the first 2 pitches, I got into 0-2 count real quick. Yep. Wasn't as focused on the AB. It was a long day.
Yeah.
Sun's starting to set. Eyes are starting to get a little foggy here and there. But I'm kind of maybe take the first 2 pitches just out of it. Not locked in. Step out. All right. Can't strike out here. This is not where you're going to have when to start an inning. You come back in 0-2. You happen to just have a hanging breaking ball that you threw right off my barrel, and it just happened to happen. Good day to hit a ball in the air, too, because that wind was blowing straight out.
That wind was blown out, yep, 100%. And, it really did provide the spark. You guys come back, score 3 in the ninth to tie things up at 7. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done in the 10th, but just talk about being in a game like that because, you guys – all season you've been fighting like that, but in that game, all of a sudden it seemed to click and you guys really got going.
Yeah, it was already a long day then. And then to have that fight to come back it would have been, the 19th inning that we played that day. It was just a long day. And to have that fight to stick with it, every single pitch, be in it and in it. They had to change pitchers twice in that inning. And to keep going, and that was a big moment because we were down the whole time. We had no momentum. We had no energy. We had nothing, but then that last inning to get 3 and tie it back up to give us a chance to win, that's really big. Eventually we didn't pull it off, but we kept going to the extras, and pretty much just we had to pull the guy in that pitched the last inning or the last game. So it was a tough one.
It was. No, they were both tough games to lose because we were in good position in both. And, it's just kind of a testament to the team this year is they don't give up. You guys keep fighting, you guys keep playing, and it's a great thing to watch.
Yeah, because we got a lot of guys that are out, guys that are injured, pitchers that are out, arms hurt. We've just had a lot of guys beat up throughout the season here and there. halfway through the season, all right, it's like we had guys out. All right, we still have the other half of the season. Didn't get 3/4 of the season. All right, then there's more guys out. So it's been a tough ride to try and keep the momentum going with the players we're having lineup. It's been changing in and out. So it's been hard to get that going.
Talk about being back home, Melbourne High grad, went away to school. Now you're back here. How has it been just playing back at home?
I mean, being in your hometown is always a comforting feeling. I get to live back home now. You know, my brother went here. He played at Eastern Florida, so I'm very familiar with the field and facilities and the school and everything like that. So it's a nice feeling to have your family and friends around at all times.
Yeah. Talk about when you're not on the baseball field. What do you like to do?
I love to golf. The Masters just happened. Rory pulled it off again. You know, back to back. But yeah, I try and do something where it's not physically demanding. Like golf is a little physical, but you go on there and try and have fun. But yeah, I golf a lot.
Is there a favorite course?
Nah, I mean I'm not good enough to have a favorite course yet. I'll try and play at the ones that get a good price at, go out and have fun with your buddies. But no, I don't have a favorite course.
And this next week, busy week once again, playing Tuesday and then Thursday and then doubleheader Saturday. When you have this day before another long week of games, what do you kind of work on? What are you looking to do? Or is it just kind of rest and rejuvenate for next week?
I mean, we play Saturday, play the doubleheader, then we get Sunday off. So Sundays are more of like a me day. You take that time to recover, get the fluids back in, eat as much as possible, get a good night's rest when you wake up Monday morning. We just had a lift. Get the lift and get the body moving again because you're stiff after all playing those games. So you get the body moving again, get the swings back in, get back in the routine. You don't try and like overdo it on a Monday. Yeah. You try and just get back into it and get back into a rhythm. So then we do it midweek like how we do. You're just ready to go play and you're not either overexhausted or you're underprepared.
Right. You
just kind of play as it goes, play your body feels.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Appreciate it. It's a fun time.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on Titan Sports Time.